Namaste, Hamesha Khush Raho Betiya. My name is Manisha Singh. Today I am teaching you dimensional analysis in unit operation subject. Now let's start with the topic. First of all, what is the need of dimensional analysis? To solve the mathematical problems of physical quantities, it is important to have a brief knowledge about the units and its dimensions. The basic concept of dimensions is that only those quantities can be added or subtracted which have the same dimension. This concept helps us to derive relationships between physical quantities. Dimensional analysis is the study of the relation between the physical quantities based on their units and dimensions. It is used to convert a unit from one form to the another. While solving mathematical problems, it is necessary to keep the units the same to solve the problem easily. The conversion factor used is based on the unit that we desire in the answer. Then unit conversion and dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is also called a unit factor method or a factor label method because a conversion factor is used to evaluate the units. For example, suppose we want to know how many meters there is in 4 kilometer. So normally we need to calculate 1 kilometer is equal to thousands meter and 4 kilometer is equal to 1000 into 4. So 4000 meters. Here is the conversion factor used in 1000 meters. Now, principle of homogeneity. This principle depicts that the dimensions are the same for every equation that represents physical units. If two sides of an equation don't have the same dimensions, it cannot represent a physical situation. For example, in this equation, MA and L raised to the power B and T raised to power C equal to M raised to power X, L raised to power Y and T raised to power Z. As per the principle, we have A equal to X, B equal to Y and C equal to Z. Example of dimensional analysis. For using a conversion factor, it is necessary that the values must represent the same quantity. For example, 60 minutes is the same as 1 hour, or thousands meter is the same as 1 kilometer, or 12 months is the same as 1 year. Let us understand it in this way. Imagine you have 15 pens and you multiply that by 1. Now you still have the same number of 15 pens. If you want to find out how many packages of pen are equal to 15 pens, you need a conversion factor. Now suppose you have a packaged set of ink pens in which each package contains 15 pens. Let's consider that you have 6 numbers of packages. To calculate the total pens, you have to multiply the number of packages with the number of pens in each package. This comes out to be 15 into 6 is equal to 90 pens. Some other examples of conversion factor which are used in day-to-day life are as simple example, the time period of a harmonic oscillator. A more complex example is the energy of vibrating conduction or wire. And the third example is demand versus capacity for a disk that is rotating. Then applications of dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is an important aspect of measurement and it has many applications in physics. Then dimensional analysis is used mainly because of 5 reasons. They are: to check the correctness of an equation or any other physical relation based on the principle of homogeneity. There should be dimensions on two sides of the equation. The dimensional relation will be correct if the LHS and RHS of an equation will have identical dimensions. If the dimensions on two sides are incorrect, then the relations will also be incorrect. Then dimensional analysis is used to convert the value of a physical quantity from one system of units to the another system of the units. Dimensional analysis is used to represent the nature of the physical quantity, and the expressions of dimensions can be manipulated as algebraic quantities. Dimensional analysis is used to derive the formulas also. Next is the limitations of dimensional analysis. Major limitations of dimensional analysis are: the dimensional analysis does not provide information about the dimensional constant. Dimensional analysis cannot derive trigonometric, exponential, and logarithmic functions. Dimensional analysis doesn't give information about the scalar and vector identity of a physical quantity. Then what is the dimensional analysis of kinetic energy? Kinetic energy has a dimensional formula of m raised to the power 1, l raised to the power 2, and t raised to the power minus 2, where m is the mass of the object, l is the length of the object, and t is the time taken. Then derivation is kinetic energy is given as half mass into velocity square, half mv square basically. The dimensional formula of mass is m1 l0 t raised to power 0. So we know that velocity is distance into time raised distance upon time. So L dimensions formula for velocity is L1 into t raised to the power minus 1. So velocity has a dimensional formula of m0 L1 t minus 1. On substituting equations 1 and 3 in the above equation 1, we get the kinetic energy as m raised to the power 1, L raised to the power 2, and t raised to the power minus 2. So hope you understand the concept of dimensional analysis. If you have any query, please mention in a comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much for watching this video.